What's up, YouTube? ATGATT here. Hey, I'm just giving you guys an update and a 1800 mile review of my 2013 Kawasaki Ninja 650. I bought this about a month and a half ago, brand new, and as you can see on the odometer there, it's got 1,798 miles on it, so almost 1,800. I'm loving the bike. I use it to commute every day to and from work, and it's a great commuting bike, very comfortable, upright, riding position, and I'm averaging about 46 miles a gallon on this combination of street and highway, freeway riding, but mostly expressway though. So I'm hoping it'll improve once it's fully broken in. And I've also taken this on a 3-hour long ride. The seats are very comfortable, a lot of padding there. Even the passenger with a 3-hour ride, very comfortable. So again, very upright position, and very quiet on the freeway. Even at going at 70 miles an hour, the tach is only at 5,000 RPM, and then going at 80 miles an hour, the tach is only at 6,000 RPM. So very quiet, very stable, less vibration. So definitely recommend this to anyone who's looking to upgrade from a 250. It's going to be a great step up. So even on a freeway on a 6th gear, I still have a little torque in this bike, so I don't even need to downshift when I need to overtake or pass anyone. So again, very stable, very quiet bike. On the freeway, I'm averaging about 57 miles a gallon on this, and I've taken it on a long ride on a full tank. It lasts me about 180 miles on this. So there's definitely some very economical, great everyday bike for someone who's looking for a bike to upgrade. There's two things I noticed about this bike though, compared to my 2012 Ninja 650 that I wrecked about 3 months ago. I noticed that this particular bike is smoother than my 2012 Ninja 650. Again, on the freeway as well as the street riding, it seems like it's smoother and it's less vibration. So whatever they did to get rid of the vibration or kinks on previous models, I can't complain there. The second thing I noticed is the clutch operation on this. It doesn't have that jerky, obnoxious noise anymore, especially in the morning when the engine is quite cold. When you put it on first gear on my previous bike, it has that jerky motion when you put it on first gear. So this one, I don't have that jerky clunking motion anymore. So I like that part. I've done some cosmetic upgrades on this already. As you can see, I plastic dipped my windscreen here. That's about 5 or 6 coats right there. It cut out some of the glare on the dashboard, so it's kind of nice. And then I have my GoPro set up right there. I also put in the red Monster logo to complement the red shock that I have on there to match it. And then I also bought a red swing arm spool. So I do lube my own chain, so it's easier for me to raise the rear tire with the rear stand, and also to clean the rear wheels. So it's very convenient. And I also put in reflective rim stripes on this. I was contemplating whether to do a white or a red wheel stripe, so I went ahead and went with the white, and they look really great. You gotta watch my video that I shot, nighttime footage of this rim tape using my my cell phone camera phone here with the flash on, and man, they look really bright. So I'm glad that I went ahead with the white stripes. So what else can I tell you about this bike? I actually install an alarm on this. It's called Gorilla. Let's see if I can get it here. It's a Gorilla 8017 model, I believe. So it has the half-a-mile radius sensor capability. So just a quick demo here. That's armed. That's disarmed. So if someone's messing around with your bike, if they tilt it upright, or they try to hot wire it or hit it or whatever, this sensor beeper here will beep within the half-a-mile radius of where your bike is parked. So that's kind of nice. And I also bought a wheel lock that you put on the wheel there to prevent it from you know, basically it's a hassle gadget, I call it, to prevent the thieves from choosing your bike over other bikes that don't have the hassle gadgets installed on there. Because as you may know, my very first bike, the Ninja 2012 250, was stolen, and I didn't have an alarm on there, and I didn't have a wheel lock on there. So I don't know if that makes any difference, having an alarm or this wheel lock, but it's certainly it's a peace of mind. Now there's a couple of things that I was actually considering purchasing prior to buying this bike. Like I had mentioned, I had an accident 3 months ago. I had totaled my 2012 candy lime green Ninja 650. I rear-ended someone. I guess I was following too close and couldn't stop on time, and I somersaulted and basically hit the person's rear bumper, and the bike was totaled. And fortunately, the insurance company covered the whole thing. So while I was recovering, because I hurt my left wrist and my left ankle, I was contemplating on getting a different bike. As I had mentioned on my previous videos, I was seriously considering the 2015 Yamaha FZ07. It's a naked bike, very light, torquey, and but it is a naked bike, so I'm not a big fan of a naked bike. And I also was considering the 2013 Triumph Street Triple. That one is also a naked bike, but it is quite costly, so my budget didn't allow for me to gather the funds and buy the Triumph Street Triple. So basically, one of the main things that I choose this bike over the Yamaha FZ07 was the cost. I mean, the Yamaha FZ07 it retails at $6,990, I believe, and since it just came out, they're not giving any discounts whatsoever. So when I talked to the dealership, they wouldn't give any discount. So basically, the out-the-door price I was given for the Yamaha FZ07 was around $8,600, and that's not even including me buying the windscreen and frame sliders and whatnot. So this one, actually, I got this at $7,300 out the door, and I was able to negotiate the frame slider on there. So they included that on the price, and they even installed it for me for free. So and then of course the Triumph Street Triple out the door was like $10,000 or almost $11,000. So that would have been out of the question, because I didn't want to spend more money than what the insurance company had given me for my old bike that I had wrecked. So plus, like I said, the Yamaha FZ07 is a small bike, very torquey. I consider myself a beginner rider. I've only been riding for about 2.5 years, and I have about 11,000 miles under my belt, so I'm still considered a beginner rider, and with a Yamaha FC07 being light and torquey, I didn't want to risk of crashing the thing. Especially, I do tend to open the throttle during commute when I'm ahead of everyone on the red light. So plus again, it's a small bike, light bike, and it's almost similar size of my Ninja 250, and I didn't want to risk of it being stolen again. So my thinking is the bigger the bike, the heavier, the less likely of it being stolen. So again, that's just my thinking. I know most of you would say that the lighter the bike, the smaller, the faster you can go. But I'm not into fast riding, wheeling. I mean, I bought the bike to commute to and from work to save gas. So I'm not a super sport going 100 miles an hour on the freeway, lane splitting. I'm not that kind of a rider. I'm more of a conservative, defensive rider. So I know there's a lot more upgrades that needs to be done on this particular bike. I'm probably gonna replace the headlights there into an HID because I do ride at night, so I want to be able to have a brighter ahead of me. And of course the exhaust, it's very quiet on the freeway, and I want to be able to replace that. The funds is kind of low right now, so I'm saving up for an aftermarket exhaust. So if you guys can recommend any good aftermarket exhaust out there, I know there's a bunch of them on the internet and also on YouTube. There's Two Brothers, there's Yoshimura, there's Akrofovich, Scorpion, Arrow. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them out there. So I'm just looking to have a little bit louder exhaust because I do lane split during my commute hours, so I want people to be able to at least hear me when I'm going through between cars. And I've also installed a sequential LED light on this. So this one's kind of nice because it when you hit the brake, it blinks 3 times, and I tend to use that quite a bit when I'm on a stoplight because I want people behind me to see me. Like I said, every time you tap on the brake, that particular LED light blinks 3 times. And I'm also looking to get an opinion as to whether to use synthetic oil after 3,000 miles. So again, right now it has almost 1,800 miles on it, and I've heard on some forums that after 3,000 miles people replace or start using synthetic oil for their bike. So I'm debating whether to use that or use mid-grade or stay with the regular motor oil. So yeah, any comments or opinions on that would be greatly appreciated. Yep, that's it, guys. So again, more upgrades to come, and ride safe. Peace.